Morning and a warm welcome to all of you. I request the staff and the students to please be seated. I also request everyone present in the auditorium to put their mobile phones on silent or flight mode right through the ceremony. I now request everyone in the auditorium to please stand up and welcome our dignitaries, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellors, NMIMS University, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, and Dean, Mukesh Patel School of Technology Management and Engineering, Dr. Alka Mahajan. Thank you. I request everyone to please be seated. We will now proceed with the presentation of degrees to the graduating students of MPSTME. I request the Honorable Pro Vice Chancellors, Dr. Sharad Maiskar and Dr. Meena Chintamaneni ma'am to kindly give away the degrees. All right, okay. So we'll have our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni ma'am to kindly give away the degrees in the pre-convocation ceremony. I now request Dr. Ketan Shah to present the names of students of BTech IT and Computer Engineering.
Good morning all. Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, I present before you the students who have successfully completed their BTech in IT Mumbai campus and are present here. Anand Archit, Anand Archit, Ankleshriya Karishma, Aina Atreya, Birla Pulkit, Dikshit Priya, Gandhi Tirth, Gandhi Tirth. Your name is on. Okay. Iyengar Nandini, Jain Divyang, Jain Pulkit, Kapoor Mahika, Parik Raj, Sangle Yash, Shah Shreya, Shah Simit, Tiwari Shreya, Vijayvargiya Vaibhav, Sompura Keval, Ranjan Srijamya, Vadhva Rahul. You are meritorious. Your name is not there. जैन ऋषिक, जाधव यश, चत्राला ध्रुव, दौन निशांत, देसाई देव, गांधी यश, गावड़े हर्षदा, कंदोई मिहिर, खानविलकर राजीव, पारेख यश, राजगौर ऋषिकेश, वासन मुस्कान, पाठक अभिषेक, सावला दर्शन, देशपांडे सोहम, कुमार आर्यन। बीटेक आईटी शिरपुर कैंपस, अग्रवाल आयुषी, अवि प्रत्युष, बजाज महक, बंसल शिशिर, बंसल उत्कर्ष, दुबे स्मरण, गदिवान सुयश, गुप्ता कृतज्ञ, गुप्ता नैन्सी, गुप्ता साहिल, जैन खुशी, जैन मिश्का, जोशी पुलकित, महेश्वरी पवित्र, पटेल आयुष, पटेल ध्यानेश, प्रजापति निसर्ग, राज स्नेहिल, शाह प्रिया, तिवारी ऋत्विक, उनियाल अलंकार, दलाल शुभम, अग्रवाल तुषार, कीवाला हेतवी, मिश्रा आदिति, परिक भूमिका, सिंह जानवी, शेठ मालव, अरोरा राघव, तन्ना मंथन, अवस्थी हर्ष। बैचलर ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग मुंबई कैंपस।
That's it.
अग्रवाल सृष्टि, अल्मेडिया ईशान, अवाशिया शिव, बंसोद समर, बिजोलिया यथार्थ, बोलिया भाविक, बोरसे सिद्धांत, चौहान क्षितिज, दवे पर्व, आदित्य देव, धीर आर्यन, कामत प्रतीक, कवि मंदन क्षितिज, केकरे हर्ष, मल्होत्रा महक, मंगल पूजा, कपूर जय, दोषी वल्लभी, just walk it. पटेल यश, पटेल यश सॉरी, पटेल ध्रुव, पटेल वैभव, पटेल वृषित, पाठक ध्रुव, राठौड़ वैष्णवी, रेशमवाला मानव, शाह ध्वनि, शाह कुणाल, शर्मा शिवांश, शर्मा कार्तिक, शर्मा हर्षित, सिंघातवाड़िया रौनक, सिंघवी साक्षी, सोराथिया यशेश, सूरज सुब्रमण्यन, तक राहुल, थापर श्रेय, उम्बारकर नंदिनी, वर्मा अर्नव, सिंह जयंत, मंदाई उमेर, जैन प्रियांशु, अग्रवाल सर्वेश, खत्री वरुण, शाह विनय, श्रीनिवासन राजगोपाल, सावलीवाला अब्बास, बंथाइया दक्ष, तिवारी आकाश, पांडा ओमकार, बीटेक कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग शिरपुर कैंपस, पालीवाल श्रेया, अग्रवाल पुलकित, डोडिया चिराग, गांधी जशराज, गुप्ता अरिंदम, कननगो राशि, कोडवे पूर्वी, निमजे रिया, पटेल हैरी, पाटिल अजिंक्य, पटनी आयुष, राजावत दिग्विजय, राउनका ईशान, सराफ जानवी, सराफ कुशल, सावनी शरद कुमार, सार्थक कुमार, सावनी सार्थक कुमार, शाह सार्थक, तारे शाश्वत, वर्षने कुशाग्र, वसानी वरुण, वाशी शिवानी, वावल सौम्या, येरी शशांक, खरे आदित्य, गर्ग अनन्या, मेहता यश, नंदी आदिति, शाह शैल, चोलाजगुड़ प्रेक्षा, पटेल विनित, जगताप साक्षी, पोकुनुरी दिव्या, पाटिल सागर. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Students, can I please request you to applaud when your batchmates' names are called out? It's a, it's a huge source of motivation for us all. May I now request Dr. Vaishali Kulkarni to present the names of students from BTech EXTC, Mechanical and Civil Engineering.
Thank you. Good morning. Respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, I present before you the students who have successfully completed their BTech in Electronics and Telecommunication, Civil and Mechanical Engineering and are present over here. BTech EXTC, Mumbai campus, Ameta Kripanshu. Aurora Naman. Bhandarkar Avanti. Dhandukia Darshil. Gandhi Shantanu. Goyal Jay. Gupta Anushri. Jumnani Mahi. Katrolia Udita. Katyan Ishan. Khandelwal Dhruv. Kolathur Jitin Pranav. Mishra Abhinav. Paul Utsav. Rach Chintan. Saxena Vedang. Shetty Saurav. Shetty Aditya, Varghese Kurian, Verma Shubham, Shende Vaibhav, Lakra Mehul, Shetty Yashraj, Pal Chirag, EXTC Shirpur Campus, Agrawal Ashutosh, Arya Mansi, Bora Abhilasha, Doi Tanishk, Khated Priyanka, Naik Kevanshi, Pandey Prashant, Pandey Siddhant, Rathod Ajit, Sabrawal Swarandeep, Sahu Rahul, Sen Gupta Aritro, Tiwari Aman, Koradia Shikha, Singh Aditi, Jain Ayush, Riya Anand, Shetty Pratik, now we proceed to BTech Civil. Abhinna Himshre, Abhinna Himshre, Belsare Parul, Bataria Bhakti, Biswas Pritamjit, बोहारा ईशान, धामी धीर, गर्ग कान्हा, भावदीप सिंह, जैन शशांक, झा सत्यम, झामाद कुशल, मित्तल देव, मुणोत तनय, नागराळे प्रणव, पटेल शौरिन, पटेल ऋषभ, पाटिल साहिल, पाटिल आदेश, लक्ष्मी प्रिया, शेख हमजा, तेली जयेश, तोरास्कर गौरव, शुभ कुमार, दास शुभोदीप, निगम सिद्धार्थ, गावकर क्षितिज, गावडे विंदा, जोशी वैभव, मोरे देवमित्रा, निसाळकर ओजस, पटेल वेदांश, पाटिल ऋतिक, झांबाद मिरुल, चोपड़ा दक्ष, सोनार चैताली, जैन चिराग, शर्मा यशवर्धन, चव्हाण अथर्व, सावंत ऐश्वर्या, निकम आदर्श, Now we proceed with Bachelor of Technology, Mechanical Engineering. Agrawal Mehul, दास यशवर्धन, गुणवंत आदित्य, जगेटिया अनुज, जैन पीयूष, जैन रुशल, कापट सिद्धय, कुलकर्णी संकर्षण, महेश्वरी पलाश, पई वेदांत, परमार हेत, पुरस्वाणी अभिषेक, राव रथिन बथुला नरसिम्हा, रॉय अरित्रो, संघवी पारस, संकलेचा कृतिक, सरकार शुभदीप, शेख अयान, शेख अरफत, शर्मा देवांश, शेट्टी ईशान, सिंघवी ध्रुव, सिन्हा दिव्युषी, थन्वी शिवम, ठावकर यथार्थ, टिब्रेवाला प्रखर, तिवारी पुष्कर, वेलिंग कार्तिक, राठौड़ अक्षय, चौधरी शिवाय झाकर, दलाल शुभंकर, तळपदे कुणाल, रानानवारे यश, लड्ढा यश, पांड्या चैतन्य, तांबे यश, भाटेर विनायक, वत्सल देवांश, Mandlik Krishna. More Swapnil. Bapna Puzil. Gandhi Mandar. Jain Sahil. Joshi Parth. Maharwal Nidhi. Parek Jolin. Patel Harsh. Patel Vandit. Sheikh Naufal. Sharma Siddharth. Chaudhary Harshal. Dev Jayadatta. Irani Anosh. Gonade Yash. Pawar Mridul. Ramole Hitesh. Rathod Prathamesh. Vadankar Gaurav. Kambale Aman. Baveskar Mohnish. Bhamre Shubham. Shimpi Jayesh. Khobarkhede Ashutosh. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, please keep up your enthusiasm during the applause. Thank you. May I now request Dr. Archana Bhise to present the names of students from BTech Mechatronics, Data Science and Textile Engineering.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, one and all. Respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, I present before you the students who have successfully completed their BTech in Mechatronics, Data Science and Textile Engineering and are present here. Tarun, Agrawal Gaurang, Ahuja Vivek, Bora Prakshat, Chaudasama Shivraj Singh, Ghosh Bhargav, Mane Sahil, Munshi Neel, Narkhede Chinmay, Panchal Rohil, Prasanna Raj, Patel Harsh, Patil Agastya, Shah Adit, Shah Deep, Shetty Nimesh, Shetty Purab, Shetty Anusha, Sultania Rahul, Tekadiwal Arun, Dauda Neel, Mistri Dharma, Salekar Sahil, Sheikh Jafar, Kodi Devika, Chauhan Prithvi, Joshi Prasad, Kolte Shubham, Shah Mahek, Taneja Naman, Verma Sudeep, Vikhe Mangesh, Chawala Pratik, Pereira Roshan, Gupta Ayush, Khanch Srikhar, Patil Nakul, जेना शेषवत, जादव भार्गव, बीटेक डेटा साइंस मिथेश रामचंद्रन, अंकलगी गौरव, भाटिया जश, भाटिया परीक्षा, चट्टी ईशान, चावरकर आदित्य, दोषी यश, दुबे अवनीश, दुबे अवनीश, अवनीश आयुष, सॉरी हेनरे आयुष, जवेरी हितांश, मित्तल रोहित, पटेल जैमिन, संगनी आयुष, शारंगपानी सोहम, शर्मा पयमंशु, शेट्टी ऋषभ, स्वयं अभिषेक, तलेकर आयुष, तंपी टिमोती, थेरगांवकर अद्वैत, बर्डिया श्रेयांश, मोदी अनिकेत, त्रिवेदी एकांश, खान तजीम, नौनी सौम्या, प्रजापति जय, भवनानी हर्षित, शाहदीप, जोशी चिन्मय, बीटेक इन टेक्सटाइल, चौधरी अनंत, Patil Vishal, Pawar Sandesh, Niranjan Mali, Neil Gandhi, thank you. Congratulations all the graduating students. All the best for your endeavor.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Dr. Seema Shah to present the names of BTech integrated students from Computer, EXTC, Civil and Mechanical Engineering branches.
Good morning all. Respected Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, I present before you the students who have successfully completed their BTech integrated in Computer Engineering, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Civil Engineering and Mechanical Engineering in Mumbai campus and who are present here. So BTech Computer Engineering, Bajaj Yash, Banerjee Tuhina, Sakshi Bhutala, Chavan Nidhi, Devra Giriraj Singh, Desai Siddharth, Desai Parak, Desai Devanchi, just wait. Pritika Devdiga, Doshi Devansh, Zian D'Souza, Rachel Dudara, Dheeraj Gaba, Himanshu Garg, Gupte Abhishek, Kavin Isnagar, Jain Ansh, Jain Aryan, Joshi Madhur, Joshi Parth, Yug Kataria, Kazi Ahmed, Mishra Arundhati, Mistri Piran, Ahad Modak, wait, Khush Malik, जय नागले, नाईक दैवत, पंचाल निशिता, रोहित पांडे, पटेल एकार्थ, शाह द्रुमिल, शाह ध्रुविल, शाह भागेश, निसर्ग शेठ, निसर्ग शेठ, आफ्टर शेट्टी क्षितिज, मानस तामनकर, तन्वीश तुलपुंडे, वोरा प्रिया, वोरा शुभ, खान नशरा, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड टेलीकम्युनिकेशन इंजीनियरिंग बीटेक इंटीग्रेटेड, बख्शी आदित्य, रुस्तम बेसानिया, अक्ष नागड़ा, शय्यम शाह, मौर्य दीपम, पटेल प्रखर, कारगल धनुल, कामत अभिषेक, बीटेक इंटीग्रेटेड सिविल इंजीनियरिंग, अंसारी तला, जैन जैनम, खतीब शादान, नकुम हर्ष, हाँ ओके, अंसारी तला, जैन जैनम, खतीब शादान, नकुम हर्ष, सांची रीते, शाह आयुष, श्रुति Sh- Shahatirth, Agarwal Ishan, Bangera Kiran, Raj Mahatre, Rishabh Singh, Krisha Shah, Rishabh Singh, Krisha Shah, Yash Patel, Dhruv Oza, Amog Gore, Varad Mane, Tabish Fatia, Ashwat Chauta, now is the list of students who have registered late, so you may please come on the side and wait here. Manan Cheda, Manan Cheda, Anisha Manerkar, Anisha Manerkar, Rahil Vasa, Dhanush Iyer, Ihan Dias, Aniruddhan Ningurne, Maaz Ansari, Anup Mishra, Naman Garg, Neil Gandhi, Neil Gandhi, Anmol Batra, Anmol Batra, Jeet Shah, Neil Gandhi, Aditya Shankar, Hussein Chaiwala.
Wait.
Shivam Birmoli. Agarwal Ananay. Megha Sachdeva. Drumin Gajjar. Acharya Akshat. Niranjan Mali. Ritesh Kulkarni. Sunrita Chaudhary. Apurva Panbude. Priyansh Tiwari. Daksh Galhotra. Rathi Yatarth. Farhad Perzada. Congratulations and wish you all the best. Thank you.
We have a couple of more names. Uditi Ghadi. Nandini Iyengar. Thank you, madam.
And with that, we come to the end of the pre-convocation ceremony. Yes.
Good morning, dear students. Can I have silence in the auditorium? I wish to speak to you before your main convocation. Thank you very much. Unlike your class, I do not know about your classes, but from the stage, probably the lightings are this way that everybody is very clearly visible from here. Stop it, please. When I speak, I need silence. You're free to leave the auditorium if you really don't wish to listen to what I'm saying. And if you really wish to stay back here, the 1.5 hours convocation that's going to start as soon as the chief guest arrives, I do not want students to leave the auditorium even for a bio break. 2 hours is a convenient time that you could be sitting within the auditorium, not moving in and out of the auditorium. Dear students, understand that this is a very formal function.
It's not an entertainment program that's going on. I would request all of you to clap your hands, but no hooting is allowed. It's a very formal function. There's nothing without a protocol in a convocation ceremony. It's a big day for you. I know it's very difficult once you've already been awarded the degree to be sitting very idle, not talking to your friends in the way that you want. But please understand that till the academic procession recedes the auditorium, maintain discipline and decorum of the convocation ceremony. I would require two things to be kept in mind. Number one, please play the NMIMS anthem. I request all of you to please stand for the NMIMS anthem. I wish to see how diligently you all listen to me. I know the music is such that even my foot tap, but it's an anthem. You don't have to dance, you do get time to dance differently. I don't want the guest to carry forward any image that he shouldn't be carrying. If you all know me or you've heard of me for the past 17 years that I'm in the organization, I am very selfish. I wish everybody who leaves this place, university, needs to carry an image that we have created. NMIMS has a legacy of it, and they shouldn't be talking bad about anything right from the time they're here till the time they leave. Please play the anthem. I need to see how you stand for the anthem, and this is the way you would stand. I appreciate and I need the same discipline even during the main convocation. There's one more thing. Hold on, please. Once the meritorious students are called
the pre-convocation ceremony. I would like to thank our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Meena Chintamaneni, and Dean MPSTME, Dr. Alka Mahajan, for handing over the degrees and for explaining to you what exactly has to be done. So all students are now requested to remain seated, and I request all faculty members to join the academic procession, which will be beginning shortly. Also, all guests and students hereby are informed that nobody will be allowed to leave the hall after this. And we are now waiting for our chief guest to arrive, and thereafter we will take forward our ceremony, and then the main ceremony, convocation ceremony, will start. Thank you. A gentle reminder for everyone present in the auditorium, please the auditorium to kindly rise and welcome the dignitaries comprising the academic procession. Please remain standing until after the NMIMS anthem. It is my privilege to announce the order in which the dignitaries constitute the academic procession. We have our chief guest, Padma Shri Deepak B. Pathak, Professor Emeritus, IIT Bombay. Dr. Jayant Gandhi, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, NMIMS University. Dr. Sharad Maheshkar, Pro-Vice Chancellor, NMIMS University. Dr. Alka Mahajan, Dean, MPSTME, Associate Deans of MPSTME, heads of various departments and faculty colleagues. The procession is being led by Dr. H. Ravi Shankar Kamath, Registrar, NMIMS University. On behalf of Mukesh Patel School of Technology Management and Engineering, I welcome you all to the Convocation 2022. I request the dignitaries to please proceed for the lighting of the auspicious lamp and the Saraswati Vandana, which will be played. I request all here present to remain standing for the lighting of the lamp, the Saraswati Vandana, and the NMIMS anthem thereafter, which celebrates our pursuit of excellence and upholds our motto, transcending horizons. Please remain standing for the NMIMS anthem.
We
I request the audience to kindly be seated now. Thank you. I now call upon Dr. H. Ravishankar Kamath to kindly take the proceedings forward.
Good morning, everybody. I request Dr. Jayant P. Gandhi, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, to declare the convocation open.
I declare the Convocation 2022 of SVKM's NMIMS MPSTME open.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Alka Mahajan, Dean MPSTME, to welcome our chief guest, Padma Shri D.B. Phatak, to the Convocation Ceremony 2022 and present him with a bouquet and memento as a token of our gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I now call upon the Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to you all. Chief guest for the convocation, Padma Shri Deepak Phatak, Professor Emeritus IIT Bombay. Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Honorary Joint Secretary SVKM and nominee of the Honorable Chancellor. Dr. Ravishankar Kamath, Registrar NMIMS. Dr. Alka Mahajan, Dean MPSTME. Shri Ashish Apte, Controller of Examinations. Members of the Board of Management, SVKM trustees, members of the faculty and staff from Mumbai, Navi Mumbai and Indore campuses, graduating students and their families who have joined online, and invited guests. Let me at the outset welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of Mukesh Patel School of Technology Management and Engineering, which is a very significant and important constituent of SVKM's NMIMS deemed to be university. We at NMIMS are delighted that we are back to the offline mode of convocations after a gap of 2 years. This is indeed a proud moment for all of us. We are all feeling a bit relieved that we are almost out of the COVID-19 crisis through a lot of perseverance, learning day in and out of simple things in life like washing hands and basic hygiene, which we had perhaps forgotten. It is indeed my great pleasure to welcome Chief Guest of the function, Professor Deepak Phatak, who has always found time for such momentous occasions. We all know Professor Phatak is known for the work in the computer science domain and especially for developing an affordable tablet, Akash. We offer a warm welcome to you, sir, at SVKM's NMIMS deemed to be university. I also welcome nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, who has been the mentor of the Technology Management and Engineering School right from day one. My heartfelt congratulations to all the students who are graduating today. Your parents must be delighted, and NMIMS University gratefully acknowledges their contribution. I urge all passing out students to keep in mind the efforts made by your parents in bringing you to the stage and making you what you are today. This is the time to also acknowledge the contribution of faculty in shaping and molding your professional careers. You all made the decision of joining this extraordinary institution to explore and enrich yourself about 4 or 5 years ago. When you joined NMIMS, you made a new beginning, explored new horizons, and engaged in a whole range of academic initiatives. I am sure that as you graduate from this university, you are an enriched person with outstanding and notable achievements in your professional life. Today, we graduate ones who understand the importance of collaborative processes and working with empathy. NMIMS has added value not only to your learning journey, but has also added to the footprints of the university also. I am sure that you will be going out in the world with excellent NMIMS credentials. Wherever you go and whatever you do, your actions will be like your fingerprints, proof of where you have been and what you have touched. Every completion has a new beginning, and the accomplishment of your graduation today marks a successful and a proud entry into your future endeavors. As you embark upon your journey, I would like to extend my best wishes to each one of you, hoping that each one of you finds a feeling of contentment and pride in everything you do. I am sure your efforts and achievements will help you achieve greater things in life. NMIMS, like all institutions across the globe, was confronted with an unusual and an extraordinary situation 2 years ago. The pandemic required us to teach, learn, and work remotely. We experienced the real VUCA world over the last 2 years. And if this acronym was not invented in 80s, it would have been certainly be invented now. We interacted with most of you using virtual learning technologies. We remained conscious of making the learning process engaging and effective. The university rose to the challenge posed by this unprecedented crisis. Everybody in the university, including you students, rose to a critical position, and some of us at critical leadership positions. I am proud that we all worked together, supported each other, and wherever and whenever required, engaged in solving problems posed to us and coming to the table with innovative solutions to deal with challenges effectively. NMIMS has come a long way since March 2020 in excelling in delivering for all our programs and academic requirements, thereby ensuring the continuity of all our programs. We exhibited and continue to excel in our team approach and have a very high level of commitment. I thank all of you for wholeheartedly supporting the academic continuity plan which the VC office under the leadership of Honorable Chancellor Shri Amrish Bhai Patel put in place. Through a distributed leadership approach, we implemented the decisions effectively. And I must say the support received from everyone, students, faculty, staff, and all the university departments, and our determination and resolve demonstrated our resilience. I must acknowledge the tremendous support you and your parents provided to the university in these difficult times. We remain grateful for all the support you offered. We continue to face the COVID variant risk, but we look forward with great hope and optimism now and in the times to come. We learned in the process that disruption and change are nothing but a means to become a bit different. NMIMS in the last few years has scaled newer and newer heights due to the solid support of our Honorable Chancellor and the trustees and mentors who have tirelessly supported the NMIMS vision. NMIMS is a 2-decade-old premier deemed to be university in India, but backed by a 40-year-old management institution and a 90-year-old trust, SVKM. Over these years, NMIMS has emerged as one of the most credible institutions in higher learning sector, as reflected by several rankings, ratings, stakeholder confidence, and reputation. You are now a proud alumni, or you're going to be a proud alumni, of NAAC A+ accredited institution with category 1 autonomous status granted to only 30 odd universities out of the 1,000 plus universities in the country. We are all very proud of this achievement. Our management school is AACSB accredited, while the MPSTME's, the engineering school's 5 programs are ABET accredited, and I must say this is one of the highest accreditation granted to top 5 institutions in the world. NMIMS is taking forward the OBE process, the outcome education process, across all programs, not only the engineering programs, to strengthen the learning ecosystem along with the several global partnerships with leading universities in the world. The NIRF 2022 ranking showed that in all categories, the university and the school made progress, although there's a lot to be still achieved in our journey of academic excellence. From the academic year 22-23, NMIMS has started engineering programs at Hyderabad and Chandigarh, while the programs at Shirpur, Navi Mumbai and Indore continue to grow and consolidate. At Mumbai, NMIMS has started an MBA in Healthcare Management, which is a program needed at this stage. Students at NMIMS and especially MPSTME have made a mark by winning several awards at national and international levels. More importantly, few students from our integrated program received international offers about ₹1 crore plus, while most of the students which received excellent placements, which you will hear from the Dean. The schools have put in a lot of effort in strengthening industry partnerships, participated in case competitions, debates, seminars and conferences, both at national and international level. I wish to congratulate on behalf of the university all the teams and mentors who made these achievements possible. The university has already started many new programs in the last few years in the areas of entrepreneurship, data science, psychology, business analytics, digital transformation, AI and cybersecurity over the last few years. We are happy to note that these programs are doing well. Our students and alumni are highly sought after in the international and the national firms for their contemporary approach in identifying and defining problems and further solving them with high evolved tools, analysis and communication. We recognize the contribution of our alumni in the industry. But we at NMIMS continue to strive for attaining the best in all facets. We are determined to pursue our 4 goals which we have set forth for us. The first one being pursuit of knowledge creation and knowledge which is relevant and applied in nature, helping the society to address its problems. We are also keen to ensure that we maintain excellence in teaching and learning through OBE processes and beyond. I appreciate the efforts of all the schools of the university for incorporating these trends in academics and research in its curriculum. We are also striving to make sure that NMIMS is known and recognized for its academic excellence and research and the most preferred institution of learning. And more importantly, we want to keep aligning with the stakeholders' aspirations and expectations. Friends, while you embark on a professional career and get engrossed, you should always consider visiting MPS team and NMIMS as frequently as you can and relive your college days. When you feel lost in the entangled web of challenges, and there will be many more coming up to you, you should know that the way out of it is simple. Speak to your family, friends and teachers. I want to close by saying that we really live in challenging times. Great events are on the horizon in the world today. Learning from the history, one should recognize that this is not the time for pessimism. This is a gripping time, and anybody who believes in the future and believes that one wants to see a life full of happiness and contentment ahead should join this journey of excellence and battle. Your upbringing and knowledge, along with the blessings of the Almighty, will give us strength to face these challenges and also give us strength to do the best in life. I urge and exhort all of you to do good things in life and make sure you create a legacy, and one day you can say with pride that you did extraordinary things. Always remember that the engineering school, Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering, is yours. So is the NMIMS University yours. And it will be always yours. Keep safe and secure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Alka Mahajan, Dean, MPSTME, to present the annual roundup of MPSTME for the academic year 2021-2022.
Chief guest for the Convocation 2022, Padma Shri Professor D.B. Phatak. Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Honorary Secretary SVKM and Mentor MPSTME. Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Pro Vice Chancellor, SVKM NMIMS University. Dr. Ravi Shankar Kamath, Registrar. Honorable Managing Committee members of the SVKM, invited guests, faculty members, staff, my dear graduating students, parents, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students at the Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you to the Convocation 2022. It is an honor for the university to have Professor D.B. Phatak grace the convocation as the chief guest. I doubt if there is anyone in this audience who has not heard of him and his unparalleled contribution to the education sector in general and computer engineering in particular. Thank you very much for being here today, sir. The Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering, within a very short span, has established itself as one of the top-rated engineering colleges in the country. We have been ranked at 135 by the NIRF 2022, a solid jump of 16 ranks from last year. We are ranked in the top 5 in the Western region and in the top 15 to 20 amongst the private engineering colleges in the country by top ranking agencies like the Hansa Week Research Survey, GHRDC, Careers 360, India Today, to name just a few. Our BTech program in data science was ranked first by EW rankings, and we also received the Best Institute Award for promoting industry interface by the ISA. We have a total of 23 undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD programs across 9 disciplines. We were the first to make our mark and establish programs in emerging areas of AI, data science, and cybersecurity way back from 2015 onwards. We have 4 well-established engineering campuses at Mumbai, Shirpur, Navi Mumbai, with 2 more starting at Chandigarh and Hyderabad this year. The first-year admissions this year are full, and as on date, we have nearly 8,000 plus engineering students across all campuses, with 5,900 at the Mumbai campus alone. The results of the passing out batch have been very encouraging and reflecting the quality inputs. It is my proud privilege and pleasure to present a brief report of the year gone by, the academic progress, activities, and achievements of all the engineering campuses, and the plan for the upcoming academic year. A number of initiatives were taken during the last academic year to streamline a few processes and to provide an enhanced learning to the students. A major revamp of curriculum and structure was undertaken for all the programs. The total credits were reduced to 155 from a very credit-heavy system of 186 plus, and the focus was to reduce classroom engagement with more emphasis on practice and project-based learning. A course on additive manufacturing is introduced this year to replace the traditional mechanical workshop for circuit branches, and the communications courses are spread over 3 years for better outcomes. 15 plus credits were allotted to interdisciplinary open electives to offer courses ranging from humanities, management, sciences, and interdisciplinary domains. The project component was increased to include a capstone minor project in the 7th semester and the 8th semester completely devoted to a major project-based internship. Campus coordination committees at all levels regularly interact to ensure that the academic delivery and evaluation is uniform across all the campuses. 3 hands-on training workshops were conducted at MPSTME Mumbai, ably coordinated by Mr. Deepak Chawla, Director Training, and the Computer Engineering Department in MLOps, blockchain ecosystem and use cases, and cybersecurity for faculty across all the campuses to build capacity in these emerging areas. A pedagogy workshop was also conducted for the first year course on programming for problem solving by Dr. Prachi Gharpure and her team to ensure a uniform teaching pedagogy for logic development and coding skills in students. A faculty development program was conducted by the Civil Engineering Department, Mumbai, on GIS, the Geospatial World of Opportunities. Similar hands-on summer workshops were conducted for students at MPSTME Mumbai in Golang, Scala, computer vision, and more to bridge the gap in the previous curriculum by the Computer Engineering Department. A 5-day faculty development workshop on emerging technology trends in computer and communication engineering was organized at MPSTME Shirpur, which also had participants from IOT Dhule, RCPIT Shirpur, and more. An AICT-funded 5-day Atal Faculty Development Program on IoT concepts and implementation was organized by the STME Indore. The FDP received an overwhelming response with 130 registrations from different universities pan-India. At MPSTME Shirpur, around 10 workshops were also organized covering areas from core Python programming, DBMS, data warehousing, Industry 4.0, C++, Python programming for beginners for standard 12 students, which saw more than 500 beneficiaries. Also, an innovative pedagogical tool, One Subject, One Webinar, has been one of the most popular activities at MPSTME Shirpur. More than 30 expert webinars were organized covering topics like data mining, interview skills, fancy yarn, advances in medical textiles, etc. Under their initiative of the Sunday Tech Series, STME NMIMS Indore also organized 4 hands-on online sessions for school and college students across India. The topics were designing with UI UX, augmented reality, cybersecurity, and machine learning. The university supported us in our initiative to subscribe to LinkedIn Learning resources, and free access to more than 16,000 courses was given to the students last year. More than 2,000 students took advantage of the facility, and the courses done by them were considered to be a part of the continuous evaluation. We are now focused on building a research culture at all levels in the institute. A UG, that is undergraduate student research group, was formed at MPSTME Mumbai last year. 509 students had registered to participate in the research activities proposed by the institute in the first 2 phases. After 2 rounds of screening, 70 students were shortlisted and were then allotted 12 projects based on the problem definitions floated by SAC ISRO, Nanavati Hospital, NHS UK, Azure Knowledge Corporation, Samir Mumbai, Databyte Services and Systems, Reliance Jio Infocom, and many more. Professor Manoj Sankhe has been coordinating both the LinkedIn and the SRG activity very well. With the strong and ever-growing industry connect and support, the placements for BTech and MBA Tech were excellent. More than 95% of the registered students at Mumbai and 98.7% of students at Shirpur were placed, and the highlight has been the increasing number of reputed companies on campus. The highest international placement was at 1.22 crores, and the highest national placement was at 40.4 lakhs per annum. With other placements in the range of 5 lakhs to 40 lakhs, the average package this year was at 8.05 lakhs. Apart from placements, the students also secured internships with stipends as high as 1 lakh per month with Goldman Sachs. With 140 research scholars enrolled for the PhD program and the faculty members being motivated to carry out research, the intellectual output is steadily increasing. This year, we have 11 research scholars who will be awarded their PhDs. The faculty at Mumbai campus published 74 papers in Scopus indexed Web of Science ABDC journals with a minimum impact factor from 0.67 to the highest impact factor of 12.56. 89 papers were also published by the faculty in Scopus indexed international conferences, along with 4 book chapters and 12 book chapters published by publishers of repute. 2 patents were granted and another 7 published in the last year. Not to be left behind, faculty members from other campuses have also increased their research output. Faculty from the Shirpur campus have published 32 papers in index journals and 5 book chapters. 2 patents have been filed and 2 patents have been granted in 21-22 to the MPSTME Shirpur faculty. The faculty from the STME Indore published 13 papers in index journals, 6 papers in international conferences, and 3 book chapters. 3 patents were also published by STME Indore, 2 by Professor Munendra Jain and 1 by Professor Jitendra Patel. I am happy and proud that faculty members of MPSTME are being recognized for their achievements at national as well as international levels. To just name a few, Dr. Meenal Mategaonkar was awarded as a noted classical vocalist and professor researcher in civil engineering by the Navrashtra Women Awards 2021. She was also empaneled technical area expert groundwater modeling at JM Environet Private Limited and as a member of the governing body National Odor Research Management Institute, New Delhi. Dr. Minirani was appointed as an editorial board member, American Journal of Computer Science and Technology at the Science Publishing Group, New York, USA. Dr. Payal Joshi was nominated as an affiliate member of the Royal Society of Chemistry. Professor Dattatreya Sawant was awarded Excellence in Technical Presentation in the Power, Petroleum and Process Automation Meet 2022. All the major events like the HR Conclave, MAN Society, the annual Cultural, Sports and Technical Festivals, Social Conclave were conducted very successfully at all the campuses. This year also saw the 1200 plus first year students doing 3 weeks of community service for the first time in the summer as a part of a mandatory non-credit course. Students across all campuses worked with 400 plus public organizations like the Cooper Hospital, Juvenile Justice Home, Gram Panchayats, animal shelters and NGOs and came back humbled with their learnings. The feedback received from these organizations was very heartening. It was a huge exercise and was very well coordinated by Professor Nirmal Thakur and the faculty at all the campuses. MPSTME takes special pride in student achievements. Students have scaled newer heights and we are extremely proud of their achievements. Dhairya Shah, Akshata Kande and team, students of the civil engineering, won the title of CDRI and Imagining Disaster Resilient Structures with the honor of a special mention among 35 countries and 174 entries. Sai Tejasvi Deshmukh and team, again from civil engineering, were finalists for the University of Queensland Engineering Design Challenge 2021. Rishita Goyal and team achieved the ET Campus Stars class of 2021. The BTech Mechatronics student Adnan Amir received ISA Education Foundation's scholarship of $3,000 from International Society of Automation USA. Mr. Rajas Divekar, currently pursuing MTech Data Science and alumnus of the BTech Mechanical Engineering, filed a patent under the guidance of Professor Abira Mukherjee and Dr. Asha Ingre. The patent is titled as an automated non-destructive testing surface identification system. Mr. Vinayak Goel, BTech CSBS second year student, was selected in top 200 in Spark AR World competition organized by Instagram worldwide. He has won a cash prize of $800. The MPSTME team Darwin, Sarthak Mishra and team won 3rd place in the Autonomous Navigation Challenge of the competition at Michigan, USA. MPSTME students team Spiders, Abhishek Gupta and team, the BTech Integrated Computer Engineering Program, have been announced as winners of Innovate for Society in Accenture Innovation Challenge 2021. The competition was based on the theme of combining technology with human ingenuity for a better world. Mithesh Ramchandran and Sagrika Raje, BTech Data Science final year students, won the McGill University Canada Hackathon. Archit Kohli, BTech Mechanical Engineering, and former student president of ISA, was recognized as a recipient for Leadership Excellence in the year 2021 and was also conferred as the Best ISA Student Leader Award at the PPPA conference. Team Phoenix, led by Mr. Aryan Jain, BTech Mechanical Engineering from MPSTME Shirpur campus, secured 5th position globally in the Critical Design Review competition organized under EHPVC by the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. Vinayak Goyal, BTech CSBS second year student of STME Indore, was selected in top 200 in Spark AR World competition organized by Instagram Worldwide. 2 teams of computer engineering from STME Indore were selected in the top 5 teams for final round of Smart India Hackathon 2022. These are just a representative sample of our student achievements in various fields. There are many, many more, and that makes me a very satisfied dean. The MPSTME Mumbai has a unique 6-year integrated BTech program, and the 3rd batch would be graduating today. The students joining after 10th standard have shown great potential. Mr. Nayan Patel, who is closely associated with the program, has provided valuable industry connects and helped introduce the German pedagogy into our structure. We are now in the final stages of signing MOUs with 3 German top-ranked universities for the BTech programs. The highest package this year has been an unprecedented 1.22 crores backed by 2 students, Johan Vakil and Tanu Chanieri of the BTech integrated program. The alumni of the college have kept the MPSTME flag flying high. The Alumni Association has ensured that alumni are connected with their alma mater, mentoring their juniors, helping out with placements and trainings, and sharing their learnings. I urge all the graduating students to register for the Alumni Association and take its work forward. Dr. Jayant Gandhi, with his steady and active involvement in MPSTME, has been instrumental in its progress over the years. Thanks to his planning and innovative initiatives, the first-year admissions went very smoothly and are successfully done today. We are now ready to take on 22-23 and MPSTME to greater heights. With the support and guidance of the Honorable Chancellor Shri Amrish Bhai Patel, along with guiding presence of Dr. Jayant Gandhi, mentor MPSTME, Mr. Nayan Patel, advisor BTI programs, insightful motivation from the Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Ramesh Bhatt, PVC's Dr. Maiskar and Dr. Meena Chintamneni, and the ready support of our Registrar Dr. Ravishankar Kamath, I am confident that MPSTME will be able to scale further heights. I congratulate all my dear graduating students and wish them success in their chosen path. Make us proud and stay connected. Needless to say, you are always welcome, and be rest assured that we shall always be here for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam. We have now reached a prestigious moment of the ceremony. It is time to felicitate the doctoral and meritorious students of various disciplines at MPSTME. I request Dr. Alka Mahajan, Dean MPSTME, to kindly announce the names of the students in various disciplines. And I invite the nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, and the Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maishkar, to kindly confer the degrees to the awardees.
Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. J.P. Gandhi, and Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, I present before you the students who have registered for this convocation, are present here, and have been declared to have passed Doctorate of Philosophy in Engineering. I request nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. J.P. Gandhi, and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, to kindly confer the degrees to the students. Nayanan Sumita. Savant Vidya. Anand Daftardar. Prashant Kharote. Neetu Gupta, Patil Shashikant, Khinal Parmar, Shweta Lunkar, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. J.P. Gandhi, and Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maheskar, I present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared meritorious in 21-22 in BTech Information Technology, Computer Engineering, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Civil Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Mechatronics Engineering, Data Science, and Textile Engineering, and have registered for this convocation and are present. I request the nominee of Honorable Chancellor Dr. J.P. Gandhi and Dr. Sharad Maheskar to kindly hand over the degrees to the students of BTech in Information Technology, Computer Engineering, Electronics and Telecommunication, Civil, Mechanical, Mechatronics, Data Science, and Textile Engineering. BTech Information Technology, Padmanabhan, Pratiksha, Shenoy Akshata, Kapriya Bhuyas, Jain Surav, Maske Vaishnavi, Kalvakota Rohit, Gandhi Isha, Abhani Vatsal, Patel Sanchi, BTech Computer Engineering, Goyal Yash, Raman Aniket, Tendulkar Riya, Banerjee Deboparna, Patni Soumya, Sheth Rishal, Jalan Parth, Surana Tanish, Lakhe Avni, Dodia Tanishka, Chauksi Anjali, Pitawala Kerin, Shaha Swara, Goyal Radhika, Chaudhary Manish, BTech Electronics and Telecommunication, Kamath Aditya, Azgekar Purwa, Ansari Shoaib, Dale Vedika, Agrawal Tushar, BTech Civil Engineering, Sheikh Sahil, Shenoy Dipti, Kudalkar Taskin, Beohar Ritvik, Arvikar Atharva, BTech Mechanical Engineering, Mehta Ritik, Prabhu Vignesh, Kurkute Nakul, Mishra Kritarth, Shetty Das Ritika, Jayan Aryan, BTech Mechatronics Engineering, Jaikar Nakul, Patel Gulrez, Kulkarni Shubhankar, Kanthalia Aditya, Jindal Somya, Shetty Rishabh, BTech Data Science, Ladha Kartikeya, Sharma Kopal, Khan Ayan, Kapoor Vidhi, Akhauri Arth, BTech Textile at Shirpur, Patil Nikhil, Chaudhary Lalit, Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. J.P. Gandhi, and Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maheskar, I present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared meritorious in 21-22 in BTech Integrated in Computer Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Electronics and Telecommunication, and Civil Engineering, and have registered for this convocation and are present here. I request Dr. J.P. Gandhi and Dr. Sharad Maheskar to kindly hand over the degrees to the students of BTech Integrated Computer Engineering. Halwai Saloni, Agarwal Menita, Mechanical Engineering, Yevle Manas. Electronics and Telecommunication, Mehta Aryan. Civil Engineering, Sangpar Yash. Shaha Rahil. Shaha Rahil. Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. J.P. Gandhi, and Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maheskar, 11 students of PhD, starting with Shekhar Mantri Vidyadhari, 712 students of BTech, starting with Acharya Akshat, and 140 students of BTech Integrated, starting with Agrawal Menita, have successfully completed the program. I request Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor to administer the oath on all who are present here and have been permitted to remain absent. I request all students present to please rise for the oath.
Please keep silence. Shall we administer the oath? Okay. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Management of SVKM's NMIMS deemed to be university as Pro Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare all of you are present and those who are permitted to remain absent and are admitted to the respective degrees. I hereby charge you to uphold the dignity and the value of the degree awarded to you by this university in your life and profession. I request nominee of the Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, to confer the degrees.
I hereby confer the degrees to all of you.
Thank you, students. Thank you, sir and ma'am. I now request Dr. H. Ravishankar Kamath, Registrar, NMIMS University, to present the register of the successful graduates to the nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, for his signature. Thank you, sir. We now take the ceremony forward by honoring the rank holders in various disciplines at MPSTME. I now request Dr. Alka Mahajan, Dean, MPSTME, to kindly announce the names of the awardees in various disciplines. I also invite the nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, and our chief guest, Dr. Deepak Phatak, to kindly give away the awards.
Honorable Dr. Jayant P. Gandhi, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, I present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared rank holders in 2021-22. I request our chief guest, Dr. Deepak Phatak, Professor Emeritus, IIT Bombay, and nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Gandhi, to kindly hand over the awards. BTech IT, Maske Vaishnavi. BTech Computer Science, Goyal Yash. Dodia Tanishka. BTech Electronics and Telecommunication, Asgekar Apurva. Asgekar Apurva. Kamat Aditya. Dale Vedika. BTech Civil Engineering, Sheikh Sahil. Shenoy Dipti. Kudalkar Taskin. BTech Mechanical Engineering, Mehta Ritik. Prabhu Vignesh. BTech Mechatronics, Jaikar Nakul. Patel Gulrez. BTech Textile Technology, Patil Nikhil. BTech Integrated Computer Engineering, Agrawal Menita. Halwai Saloni. BTech Integrated Electronics and Telecommunication, Mehta Aryan. BTech Integrated Civil Engineering, Sangpal Yash.
for the next set of awards. Every department, every faculty member, and each of the staff members here at MPSTME strive to do their best throughout the year. But some take excellence a few notches higher. We now move into the category of awards for felicitating the best faculty, best staff member, and best department. The Best Faculty Award encompasses a host of accomplishments, from the volume and quality of research, teaching excellence, contribution to institute-related work beyond portfolios, and a seamless and warm relationship with all students. Likewise, the Best Department Award is an amalgamation of all collective efforts of all faculty members and students of that particular department. But an educational institution is not just about teaching accomplishments. Many hours are dedicatedly contributed by our staff members for meticulously arranged classroom contact hours, student-teacher coordination, and background work for all programs across all branches. Our Staff Member Award is a derivative of all that. I now request Dean MPSTME, Dr. Alka Mahajan, to announce the names of the Best Faculty Award, Best Staff Member, and Best Department.
MPSTME Mumbai campus. The Best Faculty Award goes to Professor Prathamesh Churi. Best Staff Member under the non-technical category, Mr. Srinath Pillai, who is the Administrator for Admin and Maintenance. Best Staff Member under the technical category, Ms. Vaishali Zadhav, Lab Assistant in the Electronics and Telecommunication Department. And the best department of MPSTME Mumbai under all counts is the Department of Computer Engineering. Dr. Seema Shah, Dr. Seema Shah, the head of the Department of Computer Engineering. A big applause for her, guys. Now for the Best Faculty and Staff Awards from MPSTME Shirpur campus. Best Faculty, Professor Dhananjay Joshi of Computer Department. Best Staff Member under the non-technical category, Mrs. Ujwala Dorik, Academic Assistant, Shirpur campus. Best Staff Member under the non-technical category from STME Navi Mumbai campus, Mr. Sainath, Chemistry Lab Assistant. Best Faculty and Staff Members from STME Indore campus. The Best Faculty Award goes to Professor Vikas Khare, Electrical Engineering. Best Staff Member under the technical category, Mr. Rakesh Gothwal from the Electrical Engineering Lab, BEE. Is he here? Okay. Okay, he's not. Thank you very much, sirs.
Thank you, sir, madam. Taking the ceremony forward, I now request Dr. Vaishali Kulkarni, Associate Dean, MPSTME, to introduce our chief guest, Padma Shri Deepak Phatak.
Good afternoon. Respected members on the dais, Chief Guest Professor Deepak Phatak, nominee of the Chancellor Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Dean Dr. Alka Mahajan, Registrar Dr. H. Ravishankar Kamath, my faculty colleagues, staff members, and graduating students. It is my proud privilege to introduce Padma Shri Professor Deepak Phatak. Deepak Phatak obtained a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from SGS ITS Indore and his MTech and PhD from IIT Bombay. He served with IIT Bombay from 1971 till he retired in 2018, where he held various positions in various capabilities. At present, he is a professor emeritus at IIT Bombay. He started an IT incubator at IIT Bombay in 1999 to foster innovation and startup culture. It has now evolved into SIGN, Society for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, considered as one of the best incubators in India. He started the country's first interactive distance learning program, initially using VSATs and later through internet. It has blossomed into a center for distance engineering education. He set up Affordable Solutions Lab at IIT Bombay in 2000. He is regarded as the pioneer of smart card usage in financial transactions in India. He also developed low-cost devices such as smart card readers, clickers, thin clients, and successfully implemented the Akash project for affordable tablets. He is an open source individualist and strives to popularize free and open source software and content. In 1983-84, Professor Phatak helped setting up the Department of Computer Science in his alma mater, SGS ITS, and later also in Indore University. During a sabbatical leave in 2003, he visited over 50 smaller engineering colleges in the country and interacted with thousands of teachers and students. He played a leading role in mentoring this talent pool through initiatives like the Eklavya project, the TKT, that is train 10,000 teachers at a time, MOOCs, and so on. His focus is on improving quality of education at scale to meet national aspirations. He has been a consultant and advisor to a number of organizations and ministries related to IT. He has also served on the boards of several companies and institutions, to name a few: IDBI, Bank of Baroda, HDFC, and so on. Professor Phatak is a recipient of the Excellence of Teaching Award and the Industrial Impact Research Award from IIT Bombay. He was conferred Lifetime Achievement Award by Skoch Foundation in 2003, by DataQuest in 2008, by Devang Mehta Business School Awards in 2010, by Interop in 2014, IIT Bombay in 2014, and CSI in 2018. The President of India honored him with the Padma Shri in 2013. The list continues, and I'm sorry, sir, if I have missed any important achievement. Dr. Phatak believes that teaching is just not a profession, but has to be one's dharma. His dream is to see a resurgent India catching up with the world using IT as a springboard. Dear graduating students, you are lucky to have Professor Phatak to address you on this important day of your life. I now request Professor Phatak to deliver the convocation address.
Next time I should send a shorter CV.
So the achievements are so big.
No. Respected Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Registrar Dr. Ravi Shankar Kamath, Dr. Alka Mahajan, Dr. Vaishali Kulkarni, respected members of the board and trustees, all the guests and dignitaries, members of faculty and staff, members of press and media, and above all, dear students of the graduating batch and their proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. I begin by congratulating all the students receiving their degrees today. After working hard to earn your degree, you now step into the larger world as professionals. I wish all of you a successful professional career and a happy life. I must remind you of the time we have all lost due to Corona. You have to make up for the deficit in your preparedness, a deficit which is forced on you due to the pandemic. In spite of your best efforts, I am sure you will work diligently and will make up for such deficiencies, if any. I wish to share my thoughts on just 3 important points on this occasion. The first one is about the spatial nature of professional challenges this digital century will pose to you. The challenges are not new, but the fantastic scale at which they appear to us in this century, which is called digital century, is something that we need to take cognizance of. Most problems you will face, you will need to solve these using knowledge from multiple fields, because solutions to these problems will invariably be multidisciplinary in nature. An associated aspect is that you will mostly be required to work in teams. You need to ensure that you become a good team player and, where needed, a good team leader. As an example of multidisciplinary skills needed, I would like to cite 2 cases. The first is about a product called pulse oximeter. All of you would have seen this. I measure my oxygen saturation level in my hemoglobin. So this device measures and displays the oxygen saturation level. I don't know how many of you are aware of multiple facets involved in working of this device. Pulse oximetry is based primarily on the principle that oxyhemoglobin, or O2Hb as we call it, absorbs more near-infrared light than deoxyhemoglobin. And deoxyhemoglobin absorbs more red light than oxyhemoglobin. Now, in this device, there are two LEDs which emit light pulses at 660 nanometers and 940 nanometers in a specific sequence, 30 times a second. And you put your finger inside this, the light passes through your finger. There is a detector at the other end. The scatter light is collected in that photodiode. Now, please note that the blood that flows through your finger is not just pure hemoglobin flowing through the vein. There are a lot of other material, arteries, everything. And yet you have to decipher, you have to figure out exactly what portion of red light and what portion of infrared light is being absorbed as compared to what was being transmitted. Now, after you collect this light, there has to be an embedded system that calculates values which are to be displayed. Such devices are often Bluetooth controlled, and you can have apps which will operate these on your smartphone. The question is, how do you design such a product? Can you design it just because you are an electronics engineer? Can you design it just because you are a computer science student? Can you design it just because you are a mechanical engineering student? Or can you design it just because you are an expert in optics? You may be expert in one of the fields that you have specifically studied, but in order to design this and such products, you need to appreciate and understand several important concepts from other fields as well. For example, unless you know some basic things about mechanical engineering and how to design products, you won't be able to put things together which will work in the hands of an ordinary citizen. So, the crux of the story is that independent of which particular discipline you have spent your time in studying, please appreciate that in this real world, you will have to learn, if necessary, certain things from other fields as well, because most problems that you will face and solve will require multidisciplinary solutions. Another example which I wish to mention is actually an example of a very large problem, a complex infrastructure building project. The example is that of metro rail, not in Mumbai, of course. Unfortunately, the Mumbai metro is struggling still, but this is the metro rail project in Nagpur, in which I had an opportunity to be associated with some 7-8 years ago. These projects take several years to complete, by the way, and they cost several thousand rupees. The execution of many such projects exceed the budget and also exceed the time for which it is planned for completion. So these are called time overruns and cost overruns. These are management terms not unknown to the NMIMS group, but perhaps not very well appreciated by our engineering and technical friends. Because sadly, management is considered different education, technology is considered different education, and the two seldom meet, if at all. Now, the point I'm making is that this particular example that I'm citing, Nagpur Metro, they have an excellent leader, one Dr. Brajesh Dixit. He decided to use modern information technology to ensure maintenance of quality, maintenance of cost budget, and maintenance of timelines in completing this project. Such projects involve large engineering activities, spanning mechanical, civil, electrical. There are hundreds of contractors who are building sub-parts of the system separate. And usually the procedure revolves around a set of architects preparing production drawings in very large numbers, which are then released to contractors, according to which the actual fabrication work, implementation work starts. So everything revolves around drawings, and traditionally these were blueprint drawings on two-dimensional sheets that you use. And I'm not talking about one drawing, 2 drawings, 10 drawings, 100 drawings, 1,000 drawings. I'm talking about tens of thousands of drawings. These taken together actually constitute the project roadmap of building. What is the problem in the implementation then? These drawings have to be submitted, these have to be checked and approved. Then from that you have to work out what is the material that is required, how much time it will take and so on. Now, usually when the project is initially started, things appear to go well. But as you know, in any large complex projects, there are problems faced during implementation. Let us say a certain beam cannot be placed in a certain fashion. Let us say that some sub-assembly requires realignment. Now changes cause a serious problem because any change will need new drawings to be made, submitted by the architect, approved, and then contractors have to sort of start making things using those new. What is the problem? The problem is delay. Because these things may take several days, sometimes a fortnight or whatever. Second problem is that any change might have an impact on the cost because new items might have to be included, on the time because there might be delay in completing the newly designed process of implementation. Who counts these things and who controls these things? Many of you would know, you would have either seen or heard or used, at least been introduced to packages called ERP packages. These are traditionally used to control the cost and scheduling of large and complex projects. Nothing new in that. Except that, how do you apply them to such projects like this? So, when I first met Dr. Brijesh Dixit, he told me that he had heard of a 5D BIM solution, 5-dimensional building information modeling solution. He said, I can't understand 5-dimensional. I know 2-dimensional drawings. I can understand 3D drawings, using AutoCAD. What is 5-dimensional? So he said, recently in Europe and US, there has been an attempt to add the element of time, that is scheduling, and element of cost to all these drawings. And thereby, you can actually control your budget and time much better. I got very interested. I actually learned a lot of things. They implemented this project using 5D BIM. We evaluated the ERP vendors, not for the prowess in the ERP, but their ability to integrate with the 5D BIM software that was being supplied by somebody else. And it's absolutely turned out to be so amazing. So you see, now they are also doing the Pune metro work. The drawings are not submitted on paper anymore in those organizations. Drawings are submitted online, digitally. They are checked, they are approved digitally. Changes are approved digitally. Any change, the reflection of quantities and the implication in terms of schedule of building is automatically connected through the ERP system. You should be very proud that this is a project. This is an Indian large project. This is being led by Indian engineers, architects, and contractors. The artisans, the contractors' labor, the people who work there, they've all been trained in India. Most engineers who work on that project have passed from our state of Maharashtra, some college or the other. And yet, this is one of the few projects globally using 5D BIM technology, and one of the few large projects, even in the world, which is being done in time and which is being done within cost. That is something that I would expect all of you to build. So please appreciate that in addition to knowing your own field well, you will have to keep your eyes and ears open to learn things from other fields as well and incorporate whatever learning you have in order to do these things. The third and last advice I wish to offer. No, sorry, this was only the first point. I forgot that it has taken such a long time. Actually, I am thankful to the organizers for completing the entire schedule much ahead of time. So that seems to have given me more than my 17 minutes stated time. So I'll use that with your permission. So the first point I made was about the need to be aware of things happening in multiple fields, because all solutions that you will now produce in future will be multidisciplinary in nature. The second point I wish to stress today is about the important challenge you will face due to the rapid changes and development of new technologies. So whatever you have learned here will be useful, but only as basics. Because when you go to the field, things will change rapidly. Things have been changing in every technology field for quite some time, by the way. But the rate at which things are changing is extraordinarily fast. Which means what? In your professional life, you will have to keep learning things. So continuing lifelong education is clearly the essential requirement of this digital century. You would have heard this phrase like lifelong learning. It's no more a cliché. It has to be imbibed as an essential activity on a regular basis. Please remember that your learning and therefore your education must continue with an absolute commitment of certain time every day that you should have to spend just in order to remain current with whatever technology changes that are happening. This is inescapable. I believe that the industry and academia have been trying to come together to design what I call micro modules, which the working professionals can adopt. But that is something that you should always remember. The difference is that in an academic environment, you had regular teachers, professors, lab staff, and others. But in this endeavor, your teachers will be your colleagues, your seniors, and even your juniors. In fact, you must learn to learn from every professional you work with. And many in domain who you do not work with directly, but who have used and demonstrated special innovations in the problem that they solve. So the second advice I give, my dear young friends, is that you might have got degree and you might assume that your education is over. Sorry to remind you, it is just starting. And in this digital century, you have no choice but to keep learning new things, not only the exciting things that happen in your own field, but the exciting things that are happening in other fields as well. Because as I said in the first advice, you will have to adapt to the culture of sort of domain activities in solving any problem. The third advice I wish to give you is not related to technology, but related to us as human beings. And this is to carefully calibrate your path to success and its measurement. Our success is usually measured in two important ways. One is the manner in which we move up the professional ladder. We learn and master new techniques, we get promoted to hold positions of greater responsibility and authority, we get to undertake larger tasks and so on. So that is one recognition, definitely, the professional. The other important measure of our success is the material wealth we generate for ourselves and for our families. Our salary, our house, the clothes we wear, the ornaments we purchase, the house we build, and so on. These two measures usually define our success in life. And we constantly compare ourselves with others to figure out where we stand and find ways to do better. Natural, perhaps. The world also appears to judge us relative to others in this respect. In our long journey, we often make the mistake in choosing whom to compare with on which parameter. In terms of material success, we tend to compare our material status with those who have amassed larger wealth. Jealousy and greed may enter our thought process instead of admiration for those achievers. On the other hand, we tend to compare our professional achievements with those who have achieved much less. This will certainly boost our ego, but may suppress our professional aspirations and push us into a comfortable complacency. That way, we will never make significant progress in our professional journey. My personal formula for what I call as happy success, quote unquote, happy success, is to do the exact opposite. In the matter of professional success, don't look at people who have performed less than you, but look constantly at people ahead of you. Their expertise, their experience, and their achievement will become your inspiration and will motivate you to try and do better and better. And while comparing your material wealth, on the other hand, look at those behind you who have not been as successful. Believe me that you will find thousands of fellow professionals and millions of our fellow citizens who are probably as capable as you are, but are less fortunate than you in this respect. You will then realize that the world has been very kind to you. And instead of envy, a feeling of empathy and compassion will develop in your mind. Your acts will then always be noble. Exactly as our ancient Taittiriya Upanishad tells us, Yani anavadyani karmani, tani sevitavid. No itarani. Whatever are the acts without blemish, do only those, no others. In fact, I don't know if any one of you is familiar with the Taittiriya Upanishad. The 11th Anuvag is actually like a convocation address, which tells people great things like Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. It actually tells people that generally you are advised to follow the steps of your Guru. But look at what our ancient people have said. Yani asmaki sucharitani. Yani asmakam sucharitani tani sevitav. Please remember this. I am a teacher, but don't follow everything that I do. Yani asmaki sucharitan. Those acts of mine which are noble. Tani sevitavyani, no itarani. Only follow those and nothing else. Because we are all human beings. And we might occasionally do right things, we might occasionally do wrong things. So when you follow not only your teachers from here, but your teachers in future, remember this distinction. This approach will also make you not just a great professional, but a great human. Please do remember that the very purpose of our entire education, not just the education you received here, but the education which you will continue to receive throughout your life, is to become a great successful professional, a sensitive and committed citizen, and a great human. I extend my very, very best wishes to your future endeavors. May each one of you become greatly successful in your profession. May each one of you become very prosperous and wealthy in your personal and family life. My only request is you continue to remain committed to discharge the social debt that our traditions expect us to remember. Your work will take you to many places. You are destined to make contributions globally, independent of the place you work from. In this internationalization of the professional career, please do always remember our India. This nation of ours and her people have made far more contributions to our learning than most of us realize. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. I'm sure the students will have imbibed a lot from your inspiring speech as they embark on a new phase of life. I now request our registrar, Dr. H. Ravishankar Kamath, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to all of you. Chief guest of the convocation, Padma Shri Professor D.B. Pathak, IIT Mumbai. Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi. Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shahid Maiskar. Dean Dr. Alka Mahajan. Members of the Management Committee, Trustees, Senior Functionary of SVKM, Control of Examination, Head of the Institutions, Faculty colleagues, staff, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen. It is my proud privilege to propose vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. We profusely thank our Honorable Chief Guest, Padma Shri Professor D.B. Pathak, for having spared his valuable time to join us in our celebration. Sir, your convocation address was insightful and one that inspired hope optimism, and pride in all of us. Thank you for addressing the graduating students and motivating them. We extend our sincere gratitude to our Honorable Chancellor, C. Amresh Patel ji, and his nominee, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, for gracing the occasion and helping us out whenever and wherever we approach them. We take immense pleasure in extending our sincere thanks to our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shahid Maiskar, for constant support and guidance. We need to mention our deepest sense of appreciation to the tireless efforts put in by Dean Dr. Alka Mahajan, her team, directors of the schools, their teams, Office of the Registrar, Control of Examination, and University Admin team, resulted befitting grace and poise to this ceremony. I also wish to acknowledge the contributions of all the faculty members, student volunteers, and staff in success of this program. I wish graduating students all the best in their career. Stay safe, secure, and mentally strong. Thank you and Jai Hind. I request nominee of the Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, to declare the Convocation 2022 closed.
I declare the Convocation 2022 SVKM's NMIMS MPSCME closed.
Thank you, sir. I now request all of you to kindly rise for the national anthem and to please remain standing till the academic procession leaves the auditorium.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Please remain standing till the academic procession leaves the auditorium. Thank you. You may now seat. There are a few important announcements. You may take your seats, please. All graduating students are requested to register for the Alumni Association. You can do so by scanning the QR code outside next to the selfie stand. Another important announcement regarding when and where to collect your degrees from. Please listen very attentively. From Shirpur campus for BTech all streams. I repeat, Shirpur campus, BTech, all streams. You'll collect your degrees from room number 406 of NMIMS main building. I repeat, Shirpur campus, BTech, all streams, room number 406, NMIMS main building. From Mumbai campus, BTech integrated, all streams, room number 407, NMIMS main building. I'll repeat, Mumbai campus, BTech integrated, all streams, room number 407 of NMIMS main building. Now coming to Mumbai campus, BTech from computer engineering, mechatronics engineering and mechanical engineering. I'll repeat, Mumbai campus, BTech, computer, mechatronics and mechanical engineering, room number 410 of NMIMS main building. Lastly, Mumbai campus BTech, IT, EXTC, Civil and Data Science. BTech, IT, EXTC, Civil and Data Science from room number 411 of NMIMS main building. You will be able to collect your degrees between 2:30 and 3:30 p.m. post the lunch. Now, lunch for the dignitaries, invited guests, associate deans, and heads of departments of MPSTME has been arranged at the executive dining area. Lunch for the faculty members has been arranged at the mini dining area, and lunch for the students is outside this auditorium in the lobby. With that, we conclude the convocation ceremony of MPSTME 2022. On behalf of the entire NMIMS family, we wish you all the very best in the years to come. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you once again for being with us today. Have a good day.